Welcome into the final matchup of this PVTO 2024 tournament. I'm John Ruggiero alongside Justin Schwartz, and this is Chicopee High School versus Chicopee Comp. And this should be a good matchup coming into this one. Last year, the Comp Colts were 14-7, and the Pacers were 5-15. It was a close game last year until it wasn't. The Colts won convincingly in that one. But Justin, we've got some players to watch. Who are they?
Yeah, for Chicopee Comp, we have Brody Fay. Chicopee, sorry. We have number 12, Javon Gallman. He averaged 8.6 points a game last season, and he also led the team. And on the other side, we have Brody Fay, who averaged 9.7 points a game and was third on the team in scoring. So we're going to have a great matchup here and excited to get this one on the way.
Ball goes right out of bounds to start this matchup, and Brody Fay, he had 11 points in the last PVTO tournament. He was a big part of the Colts win in that one, and here we go. The Pacers will start with the ball with the first possession. Cutting to the left is Dominic Garcia. He'll find a fellow Pacer up top and Brandon Thomas. And now it's Serrano. Serrano cuts into the paint. He's stripped of the ball. Here come the Colts up the court. Elijah Kleps sends it across. And Elijah back on the ball will slow it down. Xavier Kleps, his brother, will not play in this one. He is out with an arm injury. Now it's Francis Jordan to Gauthier, and he'll put it in.
That's a great drive to the basket by Garrett Gauthier there. Really just went right past the Chicopee defender and Dominic Garcia and got the easy layup.
He starts it off for the Colts 2-0, but here is the Pacers with a quick try and a quick score by Syer Charles. Tied it 2 early on. Here's Francis Jordan with big contact inside, and that's an offensive foul.
Yeah, and great job there by Syer Charles, setting his feet and sacrificing his body to get the charge called. And
Chicopee will take back possession. It's Dominic Garcia, the junior. And now a travel. Ball will go the way of the Colts. Once again, it'll be Elijah Kleps to inbound. He finds Gauthier, the only scorer for the Colts. Now Kleps. Left side, Jordan. And finds Kleps inside in the paint. Kleps goes up with it and gets it to go, and he's fouled.
Yeah, great job there by Elijah Kleps, utilizing his height advantage over the Chicopee team. He's able to spin and get the layup and the foul, and we'll see if he can convert here.
Elijah Kleps only had 2 points in this PVTO matchup last year. He's almost undid himself there. I expect him to, because he only has 2 points. That already ties his totals from last season.
Yeah, and expect Chicopee Comp to utilize his height. As I was saying earlier, he is the big man for this Comp team, and we will look to see how they use that this matchup.
Here the Pacers up the court. It's Dominic Garcia on that UMass logo at Jack Lehman Court. He finds Serrano and back to Garcia. Now fake the three, take the three, and make the three is Javon Gallman.
Yeah, great shot there by Gallman, but an even better pump fake to create some space as he was able to knock that three down.
And now a travel is called on Brody Fay. Pacers ball up 1 early in this one. Garcia for Serrano. And now inside and out, Serrano, three-pointer, goes for number 3.
Another great three by this Chicopee team.
Oh, and Serrano was talking with Garrett Gauthier, and then Gauthier is called for a push on Serrano away from the ball. That's a foul. So now it's Pacers ball. And Serrano certainly talked his way into a response from Gauthier. But here's Garcia, now for a three-pointer by Gallman, no good. Rebound to the Colts. Here's Kleps. Elijah Kleps drops it off. And hard defense is made on the far side by Garcia.
Yeah, and right out of the gate in this game, the intensity level is at a high. These two teams play in the same town in Chicopee. It's an intense rivalry between the two, and you can definitely sense it in the air.
Illegal screen by Francis Jordan allows for Pacers ball. And the Colts, they have been the better team. Of course, last time these two teams met, they won by over 20 points, at least last PVTO, and there's a foul on contact from Brody Fay. So early on, some chippiness, some fouls, and some points on the board here at the Mullen Center at Jack Lehman Court. Here's Garcia. He'll work on Elijah Kleps and switch off. Now Serrano into the paint, back up top. Garcia holds it on his handle. Now Gallman. Gallman to his right. Tries to find a fellow Pacer in the paint, not gonna work. Here's Brody Fay up the court. Brody Fay can't get that one to go. The rebound goes ahead for Serrano. J. Anthony Serrano to the left side for Gallman, shot. No good on the three. Brody Fay stops at the three-point line, cuts into the top of the paint. Brody Fay pulls up from there and knocks it down.
Yeah, great job there by Brody Fay, able to create some space down low and was able to hit the turnaround jumper. And Brody Fay, if you do hear, if everyone at home hears someone screaming, that's not a coach, that's him. He's been very vocal so far. And that's what you need, especially from a leader like Brody Fay.
It's on the near side of the screen, and now it's Garcia into the paint. 3-on-1 there, not gonna work for Charles, but he gets it back over to Serrano for three, no good.
Yeah, great job there by Sire Charles to get the rebound over three defenders from the Colts.
Brody Fay dribbling every which way. Now Elijah Kleps. Kleps to the right side, finds Fay, thinks about it, cuts to the left, takes the shot, no good. Rebound to Gallman, tries to find Serrano way up the court. Nice play by Haney to come back on that one. Here's a three-pointer, no good. Rebound, Kleps gets it into the basket.
Great job there by Kleps. Like I said, he's the big man of this Colts team, utilizing that height and able to get the rebound and the putback there.
The original three tries from Devin Charles, and then Kleps cleaned it up. 8-8 the score here at the Mullen Center. And there's a foul by the Colts that will allow for a sub. O'Connor onto the court. Martinez will take a seat for Gavin Miller's Colts. And it's going to be two shots for Chicopee here.
Yeah, they're in the bonus already.
Yeah, that just goes to show how chippy this game has been early in this first quarter. Charles first, off the front rim and out. Second for number 2. Is good. Chicopee takes a 1-point lead, 9-8. 2:25 to go in the first. Colts will slow things down here. Elijah Kleps to the left side for O'Connor. O'Connor to Fay. Brody Fay. Almost a miscommunication there, but Fay gets it back. Cuts in and travels. He had an open Devin Charles, but took one too many steps. Pacers ball with the lead. Garcia fires it right into the paint. Now outside Serrano, 3-pointer is good. J. Anthony Serrano, the senior, another 3-pointer.
Yeah, and look for the Pacers to utilize him in the 3-point game. Both him and Javon Gallman have both shot multiple threes, with J. Anthony Serrano hitting his second there. So we'll see how the Pacers play with the rest of this, with the first quarter almost being over with the 3-point ball.
See there the great passing outside to Serrano for the nothing but net 3. Here's the Colts with the ball, down 4 now. It's Gabriel O'Connor, and the Colts turn it over. Pacers will have a sub come into the game. It's Caleb Maldonado. And off goes Brandon Thomas. Gallman inbounds to Garcia. On the near side, Serrano. Back up top, Garcia. Thinks about his options. Can't get that one to go. Here's O'Connor up the court with a fast break. He turns it over, and down goes the referee but before the whistle. And that's unfortunate there. Looks like he's okay. Gets an ovation from the crowd. It'll stay Colts ball. As off goes Gabriel O'Connor. Colts inbound to Elijah Kleps. He gets a screen. Kleps drops it off. No shot made by Gauthier. He thought about it though. It's now Kleps. He'll take the shot and miss. Now it's Gallman back the other way, up for Serrano. He loses the handle, and it's coming back the other way. There you go again with Elijah Kleps. Under a minute to go in this first quarter. Chicopee Comp versus Chicopee. One of the classic rivalries of the PVTO. Kleps cuts to the right and gets that one to go on the roll.
Great drive to the basket there by Kleps. Once again, utilizing his height as he's able to hit the layup.
Serrano inside for a shot that's no good by Charles. Gauthier. And outside for another 3, no good. Rebound, Kleps with 16 to go. Shot clock is off. Kleps, no good again. Garcia the rebound, 10 seconds left in the first. And Garcia carried the ball. Now it's exactly 8 seconds to shoot.
Yeah, just take a look at this replay. Look at Elijah Kleps being able to utilize his height and be able to make the layup there. Great job by him as he carries the ball right now with 4 seconds left.
Here he is with 3 seconds to shoot. He'll take the shot and make the shot. Elijah Kleps ends the first quarter, putting the Colts back up on top by 1.
Great shot there by Kleps at the buzzer. And that's the end of the first quarter.
It sure is, and what a way to do it. Kleps banks it home for the Colts lead. We'll take a break and be right back. We've got a fun one developing here at the Mullen Center. We'll see you then. Welcome back to the Pioneer Valley Tip-Off presented by the Oakview Group, and this live broadcast is brought to you by the Valley Blue Sox. The Valley Blue Sox are a premier summer baseball team competing in the New England Collegiate Baseball League. With over 75 MLB draft picks, the Blue Sox have been one of the top spots to go for collegiate baseball players with eyes on the next level. Come out to Mackenzie Stadium in Holyoke to catch the Blue Sox live next summer. We thank them for their partnership. And welcome back to the Mullen Center. We're getting the second quarter underway. The Colts to inbound. It's Elijah Kleps across the UMass logo to his left. Kleps ended the first quarter with a bang. He's looking for more, and now he's not going to get one as his fellow Colt Justin Martinez traveled. Here's Garcia. First possession of the quarter for the Pacers. Serrano. Inside Charles has space to shoot and score. The Pacers retake the lead, 14-13. Gauthier on Serrano. Those two said some words to each other earlier. And here's Kleps. And drops it to the far side, where it's turned over by Devin Charles. Gallman to inbound for the Pacers. Jovan Gallman for Garcia. Early on in this second quarter, Pacers looking to extend their lead. Goes to the far side, Maldonado. And turned over. Colts coming up the court, but Gallman takes the steal, comes ahead with it himself, drops it off to Charles, who's fouled.
That was a great job there by Anthony Serrano, who was able to come up with that steal, just anticipating where the pass was going to go, jumping the passing lane, and forcing a turnover for the Pacers.
Charles will shoot 2 shots at the line. Chance to extend the lead to 3. Charles first is good. Not the first free throw shots he's shooting this evening. He misses the second. Maldonado grabs the rebound. It's Pacers ball. Gallman. Far side. Now Garcia, near side. Goes up towards the top of the key, tries to find Charles. They fight for it on the ground there. It's Brody Fay that comes up with the steal. Kleps comes up the court with the ball. He's poked off of it on the foul.
Physical start to the second quarter from both of these teams. as Kleps looks a little banged up after that one.
He'll stay in the game as here's a shot for the Colts that won't go. Kleps the rebound, Kleps the putback.
Great rebound there by Kleps, being able to get the rebound and get the quick and easy putback. Ties the game.
Garcia is fouled on the drive. Foul goes to Elijah Kleps.
And just take a look right there at the rebound. Great job by Kleps being able to grab that before Dominic Garcia was able to get there and get the quick putback.
Now another foul on the Colts. Pacers will inbound on the baseline. Not before Galindrez comes in for Gavin Miller. Gallman to inbound to Serrano. J. Anthony Serrano. Towards the top. Near that UMass logo. Cuts to the right, puts it up, and it bounces out. Galindrez the rebound. Here he comes up the court with some great speed. He drops it off to Kleps. A wide open three-pointer, no good. Mangual for the Pacers. That's a new name. Alexander Mangual fights through traffic, drops it off to Gallman for three. No good. Gets his own rebound and cuts towards the basket. Now drops it off for Serrano. His try won't go.
Serrano with a very fast release, similar to Curry, where he can just immediately take a three like we just saw him do there.
Brody Fay fouled from behind. He'll get 2 shots. Brody Fay. His first is good. Elijah Kleps will go and take a seat. As on comes Jaishan Shea. Fay's second won't go. Maldonado the rebound to Mangual. Mangual to the right, and that one goes out of bounds courtesy Brody Fay. He'll stay with the Pacers. Gallman, under 5 minutes to go in the first half. Far side, now up top. They pass it around. Jovan Gallman. Maldonado in the paint, kicks it out for the three-pointer. That goes. Brandon Thomas is on the board.
Great job there by Maldonado as he faked the pass to Rafael Aviles Jr., which set up Brandon Thomas for the corner three.
Here's Fay. Into the paint, Brody Fay kicks it to the outside, and in and out that one goes, but they get the ball back, put it up, no good. It's going pinballing every which way, and now a foul on the Colts. Shea with the foul. And Pacers in the bonus will go to the line. Gallman with 2 shots to extend this lead. First one is no good. Gallman's second. Count it. 3-point game here at the Mullen Center. Here's Shea for Fay. Now to the far side. And a foul away from the ball. Drawn by Shea.
Yeah, good job there by Shea, who was able to force Chicopee to have an illegal screen. And will be a comp inbound far side.
Gauthier to inbound. He finds Fay right away. Fay puts it up. No good. The rebound goes to the Pacers. Hard pressure from Fay subsides. And here's Mangual. Mangual to the bucket. No good. Rebound Martinez. Shea up the far side. Finds Martinez. Now to the near side. Brody Fay. Fay cuts towards the paint, puts up the hook shot and scores.
And that's a great move there by Brody Fay. He was able to fake a pickup like he was going to pass it, and it was able to open up a little bit of room for him to get the hook to go in.
1 point game here at Jack Lehman Court. If you're just joining us, John Ruggiero alongside Justin Schwartz. We've got a fun one developing, as diving for that one was Galindrez, but it's Maldonado who comes away with it. And now the Pacers hold possession with 10 seconds to shoot. Not for long. Brody Fay with the steal. Here's Galindrez. Works past Aviles and can't get that one to fall. Out of bounds. It'll stay with the Colts. 2:38 to go in the first half. The Colts looking to get back in front with this possession. Shea to the near side, Gauthier. Brody Fay back to Gauthier. Thinks about it, takes it inside, finds Fay to take the lead.
That's a beautiful pass from Gauthier, who was able to find Fay to get the easy layup. Gauthier was able to split the defenders there and find an open Fay.
Double teaming Mangual, he'll put it up anyway, no good. Galindrez the rebound. Tries to find Gauthier. And goes up top, Galindrez puts it up. And an offensive foul. That was drawn by Caleb Maldonado. Chicopee will come up the court. Alexander Mangual drops it off to Aviles, and now it's Maldonado. Aviles on the near side. Serious pressure. And the Colts think it's their ball. They're denied of possession. Garcia off the inbound. Maldonado. 10 to shoot. Kicks it outside. Aviles up top for a three-point shot, no good. Maldonado the rebound. He'll take a quick two. Also won't fall. Gauthier the rebound.
Maldonado has been extremely active for this Pacers team with his rebounds. He's come up with, seems like every possession he's coming up with a rebound, either offense or defensively.
Kleps can't get that one to fall. And here's Garcia. Maldonado was also active in that defensive pressure there. Garcia's shot can't find anything. 50 seconds to go in the first half. And a travel is called on Justin Martinez. Here's Chicopee. Could do a 2-for-1 if they want it. Looks like they might not elect to do that. Here's Garcia. has open lanes to the basket, decides not to take them, but Maldonado will, and he will score. The lead back to the Pacers. The Colts can take the final shot if they want. Elijah Kleps.
Calling for an ISO.
15 seconds to go. Kleps will get the screen. Kleps still with the ball. He's poked off of it by Garcia. 4 to shoot. Garcia to the basket. Garcia traveled. Couple subs for the Pacers before the Colts have 1.2 to put up a shot. And no shot will count. And that's the end of the first half. Chicopee leads by 1, 21-20 after a first half thriller. And Justin, I think we're in for a good finish to this game and this PVTO tournament. What have you seen so far?
Well, for both teams, they've been really active in driving to the rim, as you see right there. See Elijah Kleps being able to use his height. I've been seeing really good things from Caleb Maldonado for the Pacers especially. He's been everywhere rebounding, as I mentioned earlier. And on the other side, for Comp, Brody Fay has been leading this offense. He's been making sure everyone's going where they're supposed to go. During whistles, he's talking to his teammates, making sure everyone knows what they're supposed to do. And yeah, you're right. It's going to be a really good finish to this game.
It definitely should be. And Kleps, another name that's been involved. His brother out with injury, as we have said, but the Colts clearly still do have some firepower, but so do the Pacers. Who's going to come on top of this one? Who knows? You'll find out after halftime here at the PVTO tournament. And welcome back for the second half of play here during the final game of this 2024 PVTO tournament. It's the start of the third quarter in the Chicopee Comp Colts versus Chicopee Pacers matchup, and it has been a fun one so far. Justin, is there any sort of thing that you think is just going to break the tide for either team?
Yeah, I mean, I think on comp side, they need to utilize more of Elijah Kleps and more of Brody Fay. I think the duo of them two, that's a big reason why they're close in this game. And on the Chicopee side, I think that J. Anthony Serrano and Caleb Maldonado are going to be the key players in order to see who comes away, just based off how they were doing in the first half. I mean, especially Caleb Maldonado, he was everywhere on the glass, and he led the team in rebounding, and I think they just need to do more of that.
And we're underway for the second half of play. Here's Gallman. He'll find Syed Charles, top of the key. Back to Gallman. Gallman's going to be double teamed to start this second half and foul. Foul goes against the Colts, Gauthier. And here's Gallman in the backcourt. Yvonne Gallman cuts into the paint. Can't get it to go as the defender fell down. Charles with the offensive rebound, and the Pacers will take a quick timeout. We're going to take a quick timeout ourselves, and we'll be right back at the PVTO tournament.
And we welcome you back to this 21-20 game. This Pioneer Valley tip-off presented by Oakview Group live broadcast is sponsored by the Valley Blue Sox. The Valley Blue Sox are a premier summer baseball team competing in the New England Collegiate Baseball League. With over 75 MLB draft picks, the Blue Sox have been one of the go-to spots for collegiate baseball players, with eyes on the next level. Come out next summer to Mackenzie Stadium in Holyoke to catch the Blue Sox live.
Thank you, Justin. You got to cover for your fellow broadcasters when their phones die. If anyone has a charger, please bring it courtside. Gallman's shot, I believe it was blocked as we play on here at the Mullins Center. Brody Fay, far side, takes a man down and called for an offensive foul, and Gavin Miller cannot believe it.
Yeah, and a great job there by J. Anthony Serrano, sacrificing his body. Maybe embellishing that a little bit, but it worked out for them, and it is going to be the Pacers' ball.
Here is Garcia. Fights into the paint, goes this way and that. Serrano for three, no good. Rebound comes out to the Colts. Gauthier quickly up court, drops it off for Martinez. Martinez back to Gauthier. Has Serrano on him. But now it's Francis Jordan poked off the ball, but it will stay with the Colts.
Yeah, and we mentioned this in the first quarter, but Garrett Gauthier and J. Anthony Serrano have been talking this entire game as the two guard each other right now for the inbound. But even right there, when the Pacers were trying to set up offensively, two of them exchanging some words, some smiles. We'll see how that plays out for the rest of this game.
That's 10 in white and 3 in maroon. Here's Kleps. Cuts to his right. Elijah Kleps for Galindrez. Gets the screen from Jordan. That isn't much help. And fighting for it is Charles. and gets it ahead to Serrano. Serrano goes up and is fouled. What great effort by Syer Charles.
Yeah, great job there by Charles, extending the play for the Pacers. As you look right there, Serrano's shot runs into a bit of contact and gets the call.
His first free throw shot. And now second is good. And Chicopee leads 22-20. Justin Martinez, who took the last foul. Yeah, it is 23-20. The scoreboard just was not updating. But there's 6:20 to go in the third quarter. And Kleps, just barely can't put in the give and go move. It's a great pass from Jordan.
Yeah, great job there by Jordan, finding the cutting Kleps, who wasn't able to corral it and make the layup.
Quick inbound to Martinez, who tries to give it off to Gauthier. And he'll go up for three and put it in. Tied at 23.
Yeah, good job there by Gauthier. Wide open. Why not let it fly, as I like to say.
He sure did. Now it's Serrano, far side, working on Kleps. J. Anthony Serrano pulls up, no good. Rebound fought for, taken over by Gauthier. He's got Serrano tracking him down. Gauthier fights into the paint, no whistles yet. Here's Kleps, fakes it, and that causes a travel.
Refs all over these teams. As you take a look here at that 3-point by Garrett Gauthier, nothing but net for him.
Now here's Garcia in a tied game in the third quarter of the final game of the Pioneer Valley tip-off. Gallman for three, it's good. Would have been good from college range. Gallman takes the lead by 3 for his Pacers. Martinez in the paint with the response.
Great job there by Justin Martinez, using his size down low, as Brandon Thomas wasn't able to guard that.
Garcia guarded by Martinez. That leaves Charles open to go to the paint and bank it home, and he's fouled.
Kyer Charles driving to the lane, fakes the pass out to J. Anthony Serrano at the corner, which gets Elijah Kleps to bite, as you see right there, a little head fake, and he takes the layup and makes it, and now is at the line to convert the and one opportunity.
This would make it a 2-score game, and that's important, as this game has been.
It's been close.
Yes, razor
this entire
thin
time.
For a 2-score game by number 2. He gets it to go. Pacers lead by 4. Here's Galindres waltzing his way up Jack Lehman Court. Francis Jordan for Kleps. And now inside to Jordan in the paint, up towards the top, Kleps. Kleps with 12 to shoot. Gauthier under 10 to shoot. Into the paint. He'll go up. No good. Rebound Kleps. Fought for there. Kicked out to the top for Galindres. He can't get it to fall. Kleps with the rebound, but it goes to the Pacers. Gallman into the paint. Kicks it out. Here's a 3-point try. No good.
Good job there by Javon Gallman, able to find the open man in Brandon Thomas.
Lindres is blocked. Gauthier for 3, no good. Rebound kept in and not put in by Gauthier. Just almost would have been an incredible play. Gauthier wants 3, no good. And Colts still have the ball, and they will take timeout as the blood pressure rises in the Mullen Center.
Yeah, and you can just feel the intensity being heating up. I mean, the game started out and I said the intensity was high, and it's getting even higher now as we have just over 3.5 minutes left in the third quarter.
And we'll take this timeout as well. You're watching the Pioneer Valley Tip-Off on YouTube. And welcome back to the Pioneer Valley Tip-Off presented by the Oakview Group. We're in the third quarter here at the Mullins Center. 3:36 to go in a 4-point Chicopee lead. Galindrez off the inbound. Walks towards the far side. Now Kleps. Kleps back to Galindrez. Gauthier, far side. Now Kleps again. 10 to shoot for the Colts. Kleps kicks it out, and no good on the three was Haney. Serrano quickly up the court, is fouled.
Yeah, great job there by Serrano, driving down lane and meeting Elijah Kleps at the rim.
Serrano with the chance to extend the Pacers' lead. He'll make the first. And the second. Chicopee Comp has won the last 4 matchups between these two teams. And they are in danger of losing this one, down by 6 in the third quarter. Here are the Pacers again with the steal. Serrano is fouled again on the drive.
You see there the great job by Sayer Charles. Serrano's there to pick up the ball, run downhill, and get fouled to go to the line.
And now Serrano makes this a 3-score game. 7-point lead. The second is no good. And now the Pacers are whistled for a foul. The Colts will take it up court from their baseline. Looking for any response. Modesto Galindrez for Kleps. Now Charles. Devin Charles almost stolen from behind. And Serrano is down in some pain. Serrano was the one who took the foul.
Might have poked himself in the eye trying to steal that ball there. He looks to be a little dazed right now.
He spun himself around and ended up on the ground. But here's Haney, the rebounder, or inbounder, I should say. He gets it to Kleps. And now an illegal screen on Gauthier. And the Colts fans are wondering about that call.
Serrano getting elbowed there by Devin Charles. Comp is lucky to get away with that one.
I guess the call was made up on the most recent whistle. Here's Serrano for Garcia for three. It's good. A 10-point lead for the Pacers. Timeout for the Colts. The Pacers are fired up.
Just take a look there. That three-pointer made by Dominic Garcia. And we will step aside and be back once play resumes.
And welcome back to the Pioneer Valley tip-off. It's Chicopee versus Chicopee Comp here at the Mullins Center. And we're going to continue this one. There we are on camera. Hello. Thank you to Wade Miller, who's over there on camera 3 for filming us. And we'll continue this game. 2:09 to go in the third quarter. Galindrez. Off the inbound, finds Jordan, now to the outside for Kleps. Can't get that one to go. Gauthier the rebound. The Colts need something right now. Gauthier goes down, that's not gonna help them. Garcia spinning his way towards the paint, but he traveled. Now the Colts will come up the court. Galindrez. And another foul on the Colts.
Yeah, I believe that was an illegal screen there. Refs all over this game, as neither team can really figure out how to adapt to these officiating, like their rules, excuse me.
Well, the fans are incensed. And I'm not sure about that last whistle. Galindrez is trying to take matters into his own hands. It's not going to work. But that time, Jordan's able to poke it away. And here comes Kleps up the floor. Kleps can't get the roll. Maldonado makes a move. He cuts towards the paint and fires it out of bounds. And they actually called a foul on Maldonado.
Yeah, Modesto Galindrez setting up to take that charge there. A little bit of a late call, but a good one.
Galindrez on the UMass logo. Finds Gauthier inside. He'll go up towards the basket and is fouled. A whistle in favor of the Colts.
You take a look here at that drive by Gauthier. Goes for the little reverse layup, gets fouled, and will shoot at the line.
His first is good, a 9-point game. Charles, the fouler, will take a seat. His second also falls. 8-point lead for the Pacers, under 1 minute to go in this third quarter. Garcia across the UMass Power U logo finds Gallman for three, no good. The rebound to Gauthier, and he'll find Kleps up the floor, and a good play by Gallman to come all the way back and knock it out of bounds.
Yeah, great job there by Gallman. Was with Kleps the entire way and was able to poke that one out right before Kleps was able to shoot it.
31 to shoot for the Colts. 41 seconds left in the third quarter. Gauthier inside Fay. Now into the paint. Turned over by Martinez. Maldonado is able to get that one out. Gallman has open court ahead. Gallman now dribbles into traffic. 21 to shoot. The shot clock is off. And his coach tells him to back off and take the final shot. Gallman with 10 seconds left in the third quarter. Cuts to the right. And is fouled. Offensive foul. And now the Colts will have the last shot, should they elect to take it. With only 6.8 in their backcourt, they don't have much of a choice. Galindres puts it up, no good. Rebound also won't go, and that will end the third quarter. The Colts down 8, 35 to 27. We'll see if they've got any magic left in them in the final 8 minutes. But we're gonna take a break and we'll be right back. You're watching the Pioneer Valley Tip-Off on YouTube. And welcome back to the PVTO tournament. And there you see our director, Wade Miller. He has put this whole thing together this year. We thank him for his contributions now on camera 3 and everything he's done to put this tournament together. Wade Miller, thank you. And this all began last winter, as it does every year. The grind never stops on the PVTO train. And there's an and one for Gauthier, just what the Colts needed.
Yeah, great job there by Gauthier. Now he's hyped up and he's at the line looking to convert.
This to make it a 5-point Pacers lead. The shot is good. 35 to 30 in the fourth quarter. Are we in for another exciting finish? Garcia and Gallman will play catch, nearing a 10-second violation, and that's it.
Great job by the Comp Colts. As clearly whatever was said to them by head coach Gavin Miller during the break is sticking, as now they're only down by 5 with a lot of time left in this fourth quarter.
Lots can happen in 7 minutes and 35 seconds. The Colts with a chance to make this a one-score game with this possession. Kleps. He holds possession. Waits for the screen from Fay. Kleps cuts into the paint, puts it up, no good. The rebound to the Pacers. And now a foul by Gauthier away from the ball.
And yet another little scrap between Gauthier and Serrano.
Serrano is loving it. Gavin Miller is not.
And Serrano's a player that you don't like playing against, but you love when he's on your side. as the two of them have had a back and forth battle this entire game.
Gallman for a three, no good. Serrano fights for the rebound, but Brody Fay will win that bout. And here's Gauthier with Serrano on his back. And Serrano apparently held Gauthier. Now it's Serrano on the wrong end of that battle, and Gauthier will take a seat. So the next chapter in the Gauthier-Serrano battle will have to wait. And here's Galindres. Under 7 minutes to go in the game. Colts down by 5, looking for anything. How about a three ball? No good. Brody Fay keeps it in momentarily, but it's out of bounds. Pacers ball. Garcia up for Serrano. Back to Garcia, still in the back court. Now he crosses half court and holds possession. Cuts to the right and is fouled by Brody Fay. The refs not shy to blow the whistle. Serrano inbounds on the far side to Garcia. Fresh shot clock for the Pacers. Serrano fights in and can't get that one to go. And then makes contact with Kleps with the foul. This matchup is certainly heating up. The Colts right there, just waiting for any sort of offense to get themselves really back into this one.
Yeah, and this game has been close since the get-go. And these two teams will meet again on January 26th of the new year. So we'll see how the ending of this game can carry over to the beginning of the next one.
Lindres to Kleps for a three. Rims out. Rebound. Can't go for Martinez. Maldonado with the great defensive rebound. Maldonado brings it up the court himself, and he's pressured from behind by Haney and foul. Have to be nearing bonus territory.
Yeah, and with just under 6 minutes left in this fourth quarter, these teams are going to have to both be really careful about fouling, as you don't want to send the other to the bonus with little time left.
Here's Gallman. Juking his way around half court. Serrano on Kleps. Serrano into the paint. Serrano a bit too strong on that one. Haney the rebound. He'll bring it up the court. Find Martinez. Fakes the pass. Now gives it to Brody Fay. Fay puts it up and in. It's now a one-score game.
Great job there by Brody Fay, able to finish through contact, as we've seen him do that a couple times tonight so far.
Maldonado turns it over to Kleps. Kleps off to Haney. And he traveled. Or no, it's a foul. I heard the word travel and took it and ran with it.
Yeah, as you see there, great finish by Brody Fay, being able to finish through contact and put that one home.
So it will stay Colts ball. But now the Pacers will take a timeout. Just under 5 minutes remaining in this great developing game. We'll see who finds their way on top after this break. You're watching the Pioneer Valley Tip-Off on YouTube. 4:59 remains in the fourth quarter. A 3-point game. The Pacers leading 35-32 here at the Mullen Center, here at the Pioneer Valley tip-off. And the Colts have the ball with a chance on this possession to tie. Kleps, the inbounder. He finds Galindrez. Cuts back to Kleps for three, no good. Brody Fay, the offensive rebound. Haney for three. Haney's tied the game.
Yeah, that's a great job there by Comp, being able to get the miss from Kleps out over to, out over to Jake Haney, who's able to convert there.
Haney again keeps that one in, and the Colts hold possession after a Brody Fay steal. Brody Fay now on the ball, finds Galindrez over to Haney, and he's fouled on a three-point attempt.
And he will be able to shoot three at the line.
Maldonado the foul.
Yeah, that's a great job there from Haney, being able to hit the first three and then come right back down court and get fouled on the second.
Chicopee Haney. His first shot is good.
Just take a look at the first three made by Chicopee Haney right there, and comes back down and gets fouled by Maldonado and goes to the line for three.
The second shot rims in. A 2-point Colts lead after they were down by 10.
Yes, and the Colts are in the bonus, so anytime they get fouled, they will be able to go to the line.
Haney misses the last, but makes 2 of 3. Good enough for the Colts. Galindrez looked like he stole it clean, but is foul, or called for the foul. Pacers not in the bonus just yet. They will inbound right in front of us here on the near side. Serrano to Garcia. Garcia pressured from behind. Garcia looking to respond. Garcia into the paint, turns it over. Brody Fay with some speed up the court. He'll settle things down or not. He'll fight towards the paint, double teamed. Drops it off for Martinez. Back to Fay, off glass and out. Galindrez the offensive board. Now it's Haney. Haney to Fay near side. Brody Fay into the paint. Brody Fay no good, gets his own rebound, but is denied. And now it's Garcia back the other way. Gallman for three. It goes!
And you hear the crowd's reaction with under 4 minutes left in this game. The intensity is at an all-time high as every shot people hold their breaths for.
The Pacers hold a 1-point lead with 3:20 to go in the tournament. Here's Kleps inside. Kleps gets that one to go. The Colts regain the lead.
Great job by Kleps there, being able to finish with his left hand and regain the lead for the Colts.
Charles to Serrano for three, and he is fouled, I believe.
Yes, he is, and he will go to the line for 3 free throws.
Wow. Martinez, the foul. Serrano for 3 shots. He makes the first. Ties the game at 39. Now with 2 chances to take the lead. He will make the second. Pacers lead with 3 minutes to go. Now for a 2-point lead. He works quick at the line, and it works for him. All 3 shots made by Serrano.
Yeah, great job there by Serrano, taking advantage of the opportunity to shoot 3 free throws, and now both teams go into the bonus.
And now Kleps to the line.
And we'll see how that plays in each team's defense as Kleps goes to the line for 2, as you just said, John.
2 shots to tie the game. Every point matters. Kleps his first is good. Jacoby Haney, who is a big part of this game, being as close as it is, he takes a seat. On comes Gauthier. Kleps to tie the game at 41. Is good. We're all knotted up once again here at the Mullen Center. Here's Serrano. Full court press by the Colts. Serrano now inside, and Gallman banks it in. 43-41, back and forth we go. Galindrez, he'll go up and bank it home himself.
That's a great job there by Galindrez, being able to do a couple of fakes and drive to the basket to put two home.
We have got a matchup developing here at the Pioneer Valley Tournament. One quick look at this one.
Yeah, great job there by Galindrez, being able to finish. And we go to the timeout and we will step aside. But a great matchup, tied up at 43 with 2:25 left in the fourth. Back.
Drama building at the Mullen Center. This game is all tied up at 43 apiece. 2:25 to go in the game. I just want to remind you that the last four matchups of this head-to-head battle was won, all four of them, by Chicopee Comp. They're on a 4-game win streak, and the Pacers are seriously threatening that right now, especially if they score here. They won't. That's a travel. Sire Charles, too many steps. Galindrez walks it up Jack Lehman court. Taking his time. Martinez, near side. This way and that. Finds Fay. Brody Fay puts it up and puts it in. The Colts take the lead.
Yeah, great job there by Brody Fay. I've talked a couple times about his ability to finish through contact. It was closely guarded there by Brandon Thomas, but able to finish regardless of that.
And the ball's going back to the Colts. We'll have to see a replay on that one, but the ball went out of bounds. Looks like it was banked off a Chicopee player. And it will stay with the Colts.
Intensity building with 1:36 left here.
And we'll get a look at this, Justin. Galindrez looked like he banked it off of the Pacers player, Garcia, and then it went out of bounds.
It's a great job there by Galindrez to keep that one in.
Here's Kleps with a chance to make this a two-score game. 1:24 to go in it. Kleps, spin move, and scores!
That's a great job there by Elijah Kleps, sizing up the defender and using his height as he was able to spin and put the layup in.
Comp looking to extend their 4-game win streak, but not if Sire Charles has anything to say about it. He cuts into the lane with 1:03 to go. Kleps is shaken up, and they're not blowing it dead just yet. He's on that far side in some serious pain, and now they will blow it. 53 seconds to go in the game. And that took some serious time off the clock for the Pacers.
Yeah, and take a look at Sire Charles picking that ball up, driving to the basket, and finishing over 2 Colts players as the Pacers extend their lead back to 2.
And we're gonna take a quick injury timeout, and we'll be right back. You're watching the Pioneer Valley Tip-Off on YouTube. And it looks like Elijah Kleps is okay. He's going to stay in this game, and the Colts are up by 2 with the ball, have a chance to extend their lead. Doesn't look like the Pacers are going to foul. Kleps holds the ball in front of Garcia. 42 seconds left, 10 to shoot for Kleps.
Yeah, no pressure from the Kleps or the Colts to get anything going. They can drain this clock as much as they want.
Gauthier to ice it. It's good. Garrett Gauthier for 3. 5-point lead for the Colts. Timeout Pacers.
Great job there from Kleps, able to find the open Gauthier at the corner, who knocks it down, extending the lead to 5 with just under 30 seconds left in the game and this tournament.
And what a rush we have just seen. The Colts, down by 10, have come all the way back to be down by just 5 points, or they're ahead by 5 points, I should say, with 29.1 to go. And now it's the Pacers who will look for a miracle themselves. And don't sell them so short just yet. We saw earlier some craziness happen in the East Longmeadow matchup, and that allowed for Pittsfield to win, but they missed, what, 4 or 5 straight free throws?
Yeah.
Should that happen to the Colts here, the Pacers could find themselves back in this one. But the Pacers to inbound. Full court press coming from the Colts. Here we go, 24 seconds left. The Pacers have got it. Serrano for 3. It's good! Hold the phone. J. Anthony Serrano has this back to a 2-point Colts lead. Timeout.
That's a great play there by J. Anthony Serrano, hitting the 3 in crunch time and giving the Pacers a little bit of life.
That is exactly what they needed. And you'll see here, Serrano.
Nothing but net. Take another look. Gets the ball. Immediately puts the shot up. And it falls.
Great camera work by our crew, and I must say thank you to Oleg Shahan and James McCormick. They've done a fantastic job here at the Mullen Center, putting on the pictures that you see at home on your screen. We thank them for what they have accomplished in this tournament. And they're the reason you're going to see the end to this game, which hopefully should be a good one. The Colts will have the ball to inbound from the baseline. I believe the Pacers will most likely foul. 17.2 to go. The shot clock will be off. So they will need a miss. Unless they get a steal, which is looking like they're trying to get it. They get the jump ball. And it goes to the Pacers.
That's great defense there by the Pacers. being able to force the steal quickly off the inbound.
And now they have a chance to walk it off and win the game. Gauthier, the inbounder there, and
immediate double team.
Yep. Garcia forced the jump ball out of the hands of Galindrez. And the Pacers will have the ball with 14.2 remaining in this game. They called timeout once again. And the Colts, who we were setting up as the potential victors, came back from 10 to go ahead by 5. Now their win streak in this head-to-head rivalry is at stake. The vibes could not be higher here at the Mullen Center. The final game of this Pioneer Valley tip-off in this year. And we are potentially in for a storybook ending to both this game and the tournament. It will be Gallman to inbound from the baseline. Gallman gets it off to Garcia. Quick three is good! The Pacers take the lead. Under 10 to go. Timeout Colts.
That's just a great shot there by Garcia. A quick inbound to him in the corner. Puts up the three, hits it, and now the Pacers find themselves up 1 with 9.7 seconds left in this game.
Dominic Garcia forced the jump ball and then gets it on the inbound. Hits the three-pointer, igniting this Mullen Center crowd into a frenzy.
We'll take another look. A quick inbound. Found Martinez sleeping a little bit, and he puts up the shot immediately. Catch and shoot, makes it.
He was wide open. Doesn't get any better than that for Dominic Garcia and the Pacers. And now we look back to the Colts. Can they provide now an upset down by 1? They don't need a 3 like Garcia. They just need a quick 2. They're going to have to go the length of the court to do it. But they've got plenty of time with 9.7 seconds remaining. And Gavin Miller is definitely drawing up a play. And the Colts will look to Haney, Gauthier, Galindrez, Fay, and Kleps. One of those boys to potentially regain the lead or win the game. Here we go. The rebound, the inbound into Kleps. Kleps coming up the court. 6 to shoot. Kleps turns it over, and the Pacers can keep on running. Back to Chicopee. They've won. The win streak for the Colts is over. The Pacers provide the upset and win at the Pioneer Valley tip-off.
Great job by the Pacers on defense right there. As Kleps was driving, a little bit of contact, but no call. And the Chicopee Pacers win the game. 51-50 final score.
And what fireworks we have just seen. Kleps went down, perhaps trying to draw the foul. Didn't get one. And the Pacers will go home victorious, winning by just 1 point. And we will go through our video highlights towards signing off. Great job once again by Oleg Shahan and James McCormick, our entire camera crew, putting this together. But man, it was just back and forth. We went all game, and the Colts were down by 10, clawed their way back to a 5-point lead late, and then the Pacers out of nowhere went ahead Garcia with the game-winning shot right there on your screen. And they will award J. Anthony Serrano with the Player of the Game award, the final game of the PVTO tournament this year. 17 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. Serrano certainly provided the fireworks in this matchup. Well, I've been John Ruggiero. He's been Justin Schwartz. Thank you to Oleg Shahan, James McCormick, and Wade Miller, our entire PVTO crew, for putting on this whole tournament. Thank you for watching. I'm John Ruggiero signing off for the final time at the Mullins Center for the PVTO in 2024. Thank you and good night.